Why the communication is rarely perfect and can fail for number of reasons. Learn about learn about the various barriers to good communication so as to be aware of and reduce the likelihood of ineffective interpersonal communication and misunderstanding. So we will just check it. What are the major points of developing some tips of enhancing interpersonal skills? Simply, I will just explain. Work hard to exercise our right. Next, get others to work for us. Okay. Refuse unreasonable request in a polite manner. Express thoughts, ideas clearly. Give courteous and accurate and complete response. Listen attentively to others without interruption. Seek accurate and adequate information. Resolve interpersonal conflicts if any. Get your point of view taken seriously. Go in for a long term relationship. Treat others as the same way in which you want to be treated. Respect your own values and belief. Start loving yourself before you love others. Okay. Dimension of interpersonal effectiveness ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು self understanding and acceptance, self disclosure and motivation, development and maintenance of trust. Next one, behavioral management, qualities required for interpersonal effectiveness. Build and sustain positive relationship. Then only you can learn the interpersonal communication skills. Second, handle conflicts effectively. It is very important. Build, sustain in trust and respect. Encourage shared decision making. Show sensitivity and compassion for others. Recognize and use ideas of others. Communicate clearly in oral and written forms. Listen effectively and attentively to others. Okay, so this will complete the interpersonal skills. So, next in that, in Unit 2, Part 2, that is stress management. So, what is stress management? Means it is a stress management is a life management. Okay, if you take a control of your stress, life will thank you for it. So, it is the slogan given by some experts. So, introduction of stress management. So, remember that the mind and body are one and that psychological health is just as important as physical health to your overall well-being. So, next comes meaning and definition of stress. Stress is the way of human beings react both physically and mentally to changes, events and situation in their lives. Next one, reasons for stress. ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಉಂಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, we have to see that one. That is reason for stress. The most frequent reason for stressing out fall into three main categories. What they are? First one, the unsettled effect of change. Okay, ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು. Second one, the feeling that an outside force is challenging or threatening. Third one, the feeling that you have lost personal control. They're all the most frequent reasons of for a stress. Next one, internal stressor. It is the type of stress. First one, daily hassles and internal stressor. There are two types of stress we come across. So we will study one by one. Any idiot can face a crisis. It's this day-to-day living that wears you out. That is given by Anton Chekhov. The majority cause of stress that we face on a day-to-day bias are not as extreme as life events. Okay, the day-to-day causes of stress are called daily hassles. Okay, they are those daily minor interactions such as misplacing our car keys, traffic jams, minor arguments with the family, colleagues, etc. Some of the examples I had given. Next one, internal stressors. Stress resides neither in the situation nor in a person. It depends on a transaction between the two. So, we tend to think that stress is solely caused by external event, situation, and people. Yet, this is not a strictly correct. Research has found that trans- transactional mode of stress is more accurate. This model says that stress is caused by a transaction. That is, there is an interaction between the stressors, our views of stressor, and our perceived ability to cope with it. That is the internal stressor. Next one, third one, major life events. Okay. And next one is fear and uncertainty. When a person regularly hears about threat of terrorist attack, global warming and toxic chemicals on the news, it can cause stress, especially because of no no control over those events. Next comes attitudes and perceptions. View of world or particular situation can determine whether it cause stress. Okay. Next one is unrealistic expectations. Means they are not realistic. No one is perfect. Okay. If you expect to do everything right all the time, you are destined to feel stressed when things don't go as expected. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ರೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರಾಂಗ್ ಆದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, these are all unrealistic expectations of life. Next one, change. Any major life change can be stressful, even happy event like wedding. Okay, more unpleasant events such as divorce, major financial setbacks, or death in a family can be significant source of stress. Okay, with examples only I'm explaining all these things. Stress. Some people let everything roll off their back. To them, work stresses and life stresses are just minor bumps on the road. They literally worry themselves sick. Okay, important. The National Institute of Mental Health ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೋಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಾಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೂ ಎಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Being on your own in a new environment, okay, change in a family relations, financial responsibilities, change in your social life, exposure to new people, ideas and temptations, and awareness of your sexual identity and orientation. Next one is preparing for life after graduation. These are some of the student life stress which they are getting in college days. Work stress after completion of graduation, when you go to the work environment, there also you will face kind of a stress. Being unhappy in your job, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದ ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೇ. ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಹೆವಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಮಚ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಕ್ಲೋಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಭಾಳ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್, ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಪುವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, unclear expectations of your work, and no say in the decision making process. Okay, being insecure but your chances for advancement or risk of termination. ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್. ದ ಡೆತ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ದುಃಖ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿವೋರ್ಸ್, ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಜಾಬ್, increase in financial obligation, getting married, moving to a new home, chronic illness or injury, emotional problems, that is depression, anxiety, anger, guilt, low self-esteem. These are all emotional problems. Taking care of an elderly or sick family member. So it is kind of life stress. ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸು? ಫಾಲ್ ಇನ್ ಟು 3 ಜನರಲ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೀಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್? ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್, ಮೆಂಟಲ್, ಇನ್ನರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಎಮೋಷನಲ್, ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಅದು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಲೋ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಲೈಕ್ಲಿ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್, ಹೆಡ್ಏಕ್, ಫ್ಯಾಟಿಗ್, gastrointestinal problems, hypertension, high blood pressure, and heart problems such as palpitations, inability to focus, lack of concentration, sleep disturbance, whether it is sleeping too much or an inability to sleep, sweating palms, shaking hands, anxiety. These are all problems, symptoms of stress. Behavioral changes, they are also expression of stress. They include irritability, disruptive eating patterns, harassed treatment of others, increased smoking or alcohol consumption, isolation, compulsive shopping. Next one, positive stress. In that one, we will just see positive stress and negative stress, what they are. So, first we will see the positive stress. That is increased creativity, high productivity, improved self-esteem and better health. These are all positive stress. increased creativity. First one, not only being able to make or develop things, being able to think of new and more effective methods for completing a task. Next one, high productivity, ability to complete more tasks at work, okay, and participate in other activities in personal life. Improved self esteem, generally feeling good about self and happy with the life leading. Next one, better health. Positive stress stimulates immune system to operate optimally, meaning that are less likely to become ill. Okay, these are all about the positive stress. Next comes negative stress. Negative stress will impair and eventually incapacitate your ability to perform. Negative stress usually outcome of poor attitude towards stressors, being reactive. Next one, poor time management practice and failing to prioritize one's actives. So, this is all about the negative stress. Okay, next comes negative types of stress. They are depression and suicide. Okay, so we have to manage that stress very well. We should not go to depression and negative suicide. Okay, next comes managing stress. Managing stress. uh, Better understanding, the first step is to understanding the better how person react in a different situation. Everything we should observe it. Set up priorities. Use a time management tips. We have to use it. Decide what is really important to get done today and what can wait. Okay, practice facing stressful moments. You have to practice it. Think about event or a situation expected to face and re- rehearse, rehearse possible outcomes of reactions. Okay. Next comes make or allow to do mistake. Means we have to allow the people the liberty to make a mistake. Hello, and remember that mistakes can be good teacher. So we have to allow them to do the mistake because mistakes are nothing but they are good teacher. They will learn something out of their mistakes. Next one, live a live a healthy lifestyle. Get plenty of exercise, eat healthy food, allow time for rest and relaxation. So, next one, accept changes. Learn to accept the change as a part of life. Nothing stays the same because life is changing time to time. Next one, avoid fake, timely stress bursting activities. Avoid those activities that promises release from stress while actually adding to it. Okay. Next one, stress reducing techniques. Here we are just going to give you some techniques to reduce the stress. First one is meditate and do the pranayam and breathe deeply. In meditation only we'll come to know that. Okay, and be patient. Slow down according to the tune. Notice how the air feels on face while walking and how feet feels hitting the ground, enjoy the texture and taste of each bite of the food. Okay, this is be patient. This one, how you have to be. Okay, next one, reach out. Social network is one of the best tools for handling stress. You have to go to the social media. Next one, true in to self and body. Mentally scan self body to get a sense of how stress affect it each day. Okay, so effects of stress on body and mind. Stress, if you cultivate continuously, how it is going to affect the body and mind. We'll see.